Hey guys! I asked you to send me in some questions I could answer, so thank you so much for sending me so many questions. I will answer some of them while you can see me practicing painting with watercolors, so I hope you enjoy it. The first question is from Sabien. I'm Ming X. I'm sorry. In what type of art skill do you want to get more experience? I would like to improve on my photography skills, for example. PS, you make the best DIY videos. I know I don't have enough space to make them all. I'm sorry. I would like to get more experience in filming because I love watching short films, for example, and I always pay attention to how the artist shot certain things, what camera angles he used, just all the details in film in general. And it always feels so refreshing to find great filmmakers on YouTube, for example, and just to get inspired by them. But I also just recently signed up for art classes just because I felt like there's so much to learn and it's interesting to see how others paint and what tips and tricks they have. So I'm very excited about that. The next question is, what are my goals for 2016? One of my goals for this year, and the thing that is at the top of my bucket list, is to go to VidCon. And I already booked everything, so the only thing I need to do now is just actually going there. So I'm super excited. And since I would love to meet you guys there, my other goals are also making some videos featuring me and maybe live streams so we can get to know each other and you guys would know how I look, so you can actually find me there. So it would be so cool to be able to meet you there while I'm in the States, so I'm pretty nervous and excited at the same time. My other goal is just to expand my channel a bit more, find things I love, but also things that you guys would love to watch. Maybe come up with something else we could create together. So if you guys have any video requests, or if there's something you would like me to talk about, or if you feel like there's something missing out there, I would love to hear your thoughts and ideas so we could make it happen. The next question is, do you like to read? What are the best books you have ever read? I like reading a lot, but nowadays I feel like I don't have so much time for that. But I know that's just an excuse. I could just make time for that, so I will definitely do that. But the best book I've ever read so far, there are a few, but the one that helped me a lot was by Dale Carnegie. Oh man, I'm so bad. It's How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. This book teaches you how to deal with stressful situations where you tend to worry, and it really helped me a lot. So if you feel like you worry too much and if you want to learn how you can deal with it, I would recommend this book to you. But I like to read books that help me to become a better person in general and to just grow as a person. A lot of people think that there's something wrong with that if they would do it, or they're just afraid that people might judge them because they read self-help books. But I think that only shows that you really want to grow as a person and just change your mindset and the situation you're in right now. And that's awesome. I mean, it's better than complaining about everything and doing nothing. And it doesn't mean that after reading one book, your life will change. But it will help you a little bit and it will make you grow even if just a little bit. But it can have such an impact on you and on everything else that it's already enough. If you had one advice to give someone who is not having the best time of his or her life, what would you give? I think that when we don't have the best time of our life, it's important to accept that, because eventually we will overcome this and things will get better. Like if you think about your other bad times in your life, you will realize that you made it through it and you were always stronger than you thought. And we sometimes forget about that. I know everyone says what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but it's true. I mean, if there were no bad things, you wouldn't either appreciate the good things in your life nor grow as a person. And if you meant a whole situation in your life that makes you unhappy or isn't so great in general, right now I know it might seem like that life is unfair to you and you might ask yourself, why do you have to suffer so much? But later, maybe in a few years, you will realize how it helped you to become the person you are today. I believe that life always gives us obstacles wherever it can, but it only makes us work harder and prepares us for the future. Personally, I believe that we are exactly where we are supposed to be, so we can become the person we need to be in the future. Like, it's all part of our journey, and there are so many things we learn in difficult and hard times, so don't worry, you will make it through and you will be a much stronger and wiser person. The next question is from Live with Lisa. If you could be anything, even a fantasy creature, what would it be? I think I would love to be a fairy. I always loved fairy and elves, and they're just so cute and pretty, and they have wings, and maybe if I would have some kind of great superpower as well, I think that would be great. Sci-Fi02 and Tammy asked me about my favorite movies and series. I don't really have a favorite movie. It's kind of like with songs, it always changes. But right now, I really love watching Homeland and Suits. Both shows are different, but they're so thrilling. Homeland especially. In the beginning, you think, oh, that's such an easy story, so obvious. But in reality, it will always blow your mind because you will never expect anything that happens there. So it's always so thrilling, and I just can't wait for the next season. And Maria16 asked, say something in German. Hallo, ich weiß gar nicht, was ich sagen soll. Viele wollten auch ein deutsches Video von mir sehen, aber ich habe keine Ahnung, also ich habe keine Idee, welches genau. Deswegen könnt ihr mir gerne was vorschlagen und auch eure Ideen in die Kommentare schreiben. Ja. Approximately, how much have you spent for all of your art supplies? Probably a few €100, but it's not like I spend a lot every month or year on that. But I usually buy all the supplies and it lasts for a long time. My oldest paints I have are now around 10 years or so, and I still have a lot of left and they're still in good shape. But of course, it depends on how often you use your art supplies. But I would rather invest in something that has a positive impact on my life and my future in general. And buying art supplies or other tools you might need for that, it's kind of an investment in you, so it's never wasted money. Inspirational quote for 2016. Whatever the mind conceives, it can achieve. But I think it's a quote I pretty much live by every day. And this is the final painting. At first, I didn't like it because I wanted it to look a bit different, but then I realized the whole point of me painting and doing what I do is just to create art and be creative. And we need to keep reminding ourselves that it's okay to have results we personally don't like in order to keep going, or otherwise we will just wait for the next masterpiece while doing nothing at all. And if you don't like something you just created, it's okay. It still got you closer to your next great work you will love. I hope you liked this video and found it at least a little bit helpful. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day and see you next week.